Okay, just joking. Got everything in. As you can see, the adapter plate has been made. It's been finished for the most part. I've got the dowels in for the engine side. It's just, this is how well it fits in. Oh, come on. There we go. You can see I had to do a bit of machine work to this side to get it to work right. And this is marked out for a reason I will explain right now. All right, so the problem is, you can see this worked out real great. I was actually surprised how well that worked out. We're gonna be able to retain being able to use the stock clutch. We don't have to do any crazy hydraulic stuff in here. So for anyone who has a push style clutch, which, you know, see how it pushes the fork. So this will push to actuate, right? So that made it to where I didn't have to shorten this shaft. Didn't have to shorten that at all. This thing is just bolted right in like it's supposed to be, and that sits pretty well against the transmission. You can barely see the gap right there. For the most part, that'll get closed when I do bolt it all in. The only issue we have at the moment is the starter. So I didn't accommodate, and I did this on purpose because it's easier to take away metal than it is to add it. You can see that little line right there, the black line. That's from a Sharpie, and that indicates the same line that you saw, or the same black, you know, circle on the other side of this. The reason being is that we're just shy. And I mean, I did pretty good. That's not that bad. So as you can see, I'll just take that off from the inside right there. And I have my Dremel right there. Got a nice diamond cutter tip on there, and we're just gonna basically run it on the inside. I'll take it and go, you know, at this angle, and then turn it and go like that. And that should let me eventually fit the starter in. So maybe I'll time lapse it, maybe I won't, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. Always, always eye protection. Always. I think this will be easier if I just pull it off. Yeah. This isn't anything crazy. Okay, but I just want to check. A little bit at a time. Oh, that's a little better. But we need to take off quite a bit though. That's just nowhere near enough. We're just hitting in general. We just need to keep, there we go. We just need to keep opening it up. See, we're about that far out. Oh, there we go. About that far out. About right there, probably. So we just keep going, basically. I'll probably take more from the inside. Leave the nice concave that I've already created here, and I'll just start to open this up a bit more. Oh, family's home. I'll be right back. Check it out, guys. I got this all done. Pretty stoked about this. It's bolted in. I mean, it's solid. As you can see, it moves the whole entire deal. It's about as flush in there as you're gonna get. What I really like is that it's solid, because at the moment it only has one bolt. And I'll show you how I'm gonna solve that later. I'm gonna basically drill a hole in the back side, or in the front side of the case right here. So I'll take the plate off. I'll drill a hole and I'll put a nut or a stud of some sort. I'll run a stud through there, and then I'll just run a nut on the back side of it. That way we do have two bolts holding the starter in, because this one here goes to the engine. But check that out, guys. Before I take it off and show you what happened, you know, how exactly much I had to take off, which was quite a bit, to be completely honest. I mean, that's a lot of material. Yeah, it's all piled up. It had this whole entire area was completely covered. Yeah, I took off more material than I thought I was going to. Give me just a sec, I'll pull that off, and then we can take a look at exactly how much material I had to take away. Moment of truth, that is how much I had to end up taking off. quite a bit larger, but again, I wanted it this way because I wanted this concave. That way it would cradle the starter. And when I say cradle the starter, see that whole area right there? I wanted it to fit nice and well. Let me get that bolt out of there. All right, so as you can see by the example there, I wanted it to fit nice and snug. Now mind you, it does actually sit, yeah, let's get down here. It's about like that. The little nub will stick out that much. You can see it's a little further in than it would actually normally sit, but there you go. It's about like that. You see the line right there, and that's about the best I can do it with one hand. So, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked. This is probably the most progress I've had inside of a month, yeah, which is kind of lame. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this bolt off real quick. Yeah, it's loud. So anyways, there you go. And that's how you grind out an adapter plate. That's how you grind out an adapter plate to fit a Honda motor in a Subaru. Next, I will start to show you guys this over here. Clean up my shop a bit. I keep adding new stuff in here. Got a parts cleaner the other day, and those are, you know, I had to actually move all the cleaning fluid inside of it and just rearranging crap, getting rid of things. Still gotta get all Leroy's stuff taken care of. That's gonna happen soon. But for now, we got Fozda, and I'm really excited. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up there real quick, and let's see how well it matches up. Line the small dowel up, and the big one. Take our starter. Now I'm pretty sure, you see this little bit in here, we're gonna have to grind that out slightly. Yeah, not a lot. Not a whole lot, to be honest. From that, I'll get rid of, yeah, I can see it's scratching right here. See where it's just a little shiny? Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll grind some of that out. Probably just do it real quick while I have everything sitting here, and then we'll see how it goes. Give me just a minute. Boys and girls, I think that's good. Basically all I did is just took this, I kept this at a similar relative angle and just kind of rolled it around it so that it would just kind of create, you know, that rounded position. So yeah, next video we'll try to get this thing installed, maybe see if we can supply some power to the starter, and maybe get it to crank over. It's about that far from sitting on the very inside. So basically, you know, we don't want it to sit to where it turns this at all. We want this to engage, which that's fully on the flywheel. So basically, we want the flywheel to sit like right there. You know, not on the complete edge. We want it just like right there if we can. Realistically, it'd be nice if we could get the whole entire thing to engage. I'll be happy if just parts of it does. That'll be okay with me. I'm not gonna cry. Just as long as it'll turn it over, that's what we're after. Yeah. Now, I do believe there is a way to heat this ring up. If we were to put this in an oven, we could heat the ring up and move the ring out slightly. It doesn't feel like it's perfectly centered on there anyways. I probably won't mess with that right now because we may have to have the flywheel rebalanced if we do that. So for now, I'm just gonna shoot for, you know, I wanna see how well my measurements turned out. I wanna see if my guessing of how thick this is, and granted, that's not fully bolted to it. I mean, this may suck into the engine a little bit more, which would have the flywheel come out. I'm not sure how much I have these torqued, but that should just be nice and snug up against there. And this shouldn't, yeah, that's not moving any. So that's cool. But that's where I'm at for now. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, make sure to throw a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think about it, and take care. Peace.